Hey guys, so today I'm going to do this little DIY project that I've been wanting to do to my little office area. So let me show you what it looks like. So this is currently my work from home station and I like it. It's just that I think some shelves would look a lot better. It would help me declutter my desk space. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert my inspo pic of the wooden shelves that I seen on Pinterest and I really love, and I think it will look great on this office space, especially since the theme of our living room is kind of like boho chic. So for this project I purchased these two lumber pieces of wood. So basically this was actually an 8-foot long lumber and my dad helped me cut it in half. So these two pieces are actually 4 feet long each now. The dimensions of these, since I do plan on using it for my filing and just like bookkeeping, since this is natural wood, there was a few cracks and little holes that I did have to fill in with wood filler, as you guys could see. I filled it in here. There was a sab that I scraped off, and then I used acetone because that is what my dad recommended, and yeah, and then I filled it in with wood filler and it did work. These are a few materials I got for the project. So like I said, these I purchased at Lowe's, and I believe Lowe's and Home Depot cut to size. So definitely measure what kind of dimensions you're looking for. And like I said, I used wood filler for some of the cracks, and this is unfinished wood, so I'm definitely gonna have to stain this. And for that I purchased wood finish penetrating stain in the color natural, because I definitely do like that look and it matches our furniture on my desk. I just got the sander, sanding paper. You can get sanding paper. I got the sponge, and these brackets I bought on Amazon, and they fit perfectly for a 8-inch shelf. I'll link everything I purchased down below. So I'm gonna start by sanding the wood. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. I just love doing DIYs and doing them in a more affordable way. So yes, don't come for me. For the wood staining portion, you want to make sure you're wearing gloves and that your floor is protected just in case of any staining or damage to the floor. I just used an old blanket and some trash bags to cover the floor, and I used this old rag, and basically I just dipped the rag into the wood stain and dampened the cloth, and then just kind of like wiped and dabbed the stain onto the wood and rubbed, and I did 2 coats for each lumber. So I did wait for the stain to dry for about 24 hours before I actually started drilling the shelf. Okay, hi guys, so the hubby is helping me here mark where I want the shelves to sit on. So I actually got these brackets from Amazon, and I really like the look of these like industrial looking brackets. So here we already put one on, and we're about to drill this one. We're just making sure it's aligned. I would definitely suggest to invest in tools like a drill and just, you know, a leveler too, to make sure you're leveling everything and things don't come out crooked. So must have for DIY projects. And it looks awesome. I think I should come a little more this way. I also noticed that you could drill into the wood here so that it doesn't move. So that's also an option. I don't think I'm going to do that just because this wood is pretty heavy and I don't think it will move much. Okay, here I lied. I actually had to go do that because just the building we live in kind of vibrates. So like with cars and people passing by. So yeah, sometimes the wood would move a little and vibrate and make like just, you know, hit the wall. So yeah, just drill the wood and so that way it could stay in place, no vibrations, no funky noises. And yeah, also keep note that if you do plan on drilling the wood, that you do it slowly so that it doesn't crack on you. So that's just a couple things to keep in mind. Why is it not focused? I'm kind of scared. I'm sweating balls. Okay.
Do it. Press the trigger all the way. Put your knee forward. Lean onto it. Yeah, lean on it. Do it. Press it.
I was sweating a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
Use this to level it and then we'll put the top one.
okay.
The top.
Definitely make sure you use a ruler to measure exactly where you want the shelf to land on. You have to kind of see where the brackets will have to go in order, you know, for the shelf placement to be accurate. So here I'm just making sure that the top brackets will align perfectly to the ones already drilled on the wall at the bottom. And this is where a large ruler and a leveler will help you, you know, with the alignment and making sure everything comes out straight. Using a pencil also helps with the markings and where placement should be. And you could always go back and erase it on the wall or use like a little damp alcohol wipe and it will come right off. In some cases I use pencil, but tape also helps with the alignments, and then with the little holes where you have to drill the nail is where I mark in pencil since it fits easier. So just that's just a little pointer of what I did. So now that we're all done, I'm gonna go ahead and decorate and then show you how it looks like after. So this is a quick before. Okay guys, so this is my final results for my DIY wood shelves. I went ahead and decorated my space and added some cameras that I needed to put up there for storage, as well as some files and work from home stuff. So as you could see, it turned out super good, and now I have a lot more desk space to work with now that we're working from home. So I would definitely recommend this DIY. It is not as hard as I thought, really. It was really easy if you have like all the proper equipment and everything, you know, pre-cut and all of that. It makes it so much easier. So I spent $12 on the wood lumber. I did have a saw at home, so I cut it in half, but I do recommend you have it pre-cut or cut at Lowe's or Home Depot. They do cut pieces of wood for free, so I recommend doing that and save yourself the hassle. And it was $8 for the wood stain. Obviously you could put whatever color you want in wood. I picked the color natural just because I really like just the natural wood and it matches my desk. And then I got the brackets for $30 at Amazon, and it came with 6 brackets. So I still have 2 more in case I wanted to add another shelf maybe over here in this area. But yeah, I only used 4 for this one. And then so the total of that would be $50. However, if you do not have a drill at home, I recommend you get one. And the drill we got was from Home Depot and it was $28. So if you add the 50 with the 28, it comes out to $78 in total for this DIY project. If you already have a drill at home, you would only have to spend $50 on all the supplies, and it just looks so good and professional. These shelves really put this space together and make this space like more like an office area instead of just a little work from home corner. So yeah, I just love this project and totally recommend you guys try this at home. You know, any positive comments, leave them down below. And let me know if you would like to see more DIYs. And we also have an apartment tour coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.